what actually does inflammation bring? Well, inflammation in the body, things like joint pain, things like inflammatory bowel conditions, things like infections and poor diet and uncontrolled autoimmune conditions will send messenger things called cytokines. So we have these inflammatory cytokines that are messengers which cross this barrier around our brain, which will then trigger the way we actually function and trigger potential inflammation in the brain. Now, this blood-brain barrier shouldn't be compromised. Stress, chemical exposure, overload of toxins, and all these things can compromise this blood-brain barrier. So things can cross it that really shouldn't be able to, because the actual structure of this shows that very few things can actually cross it. But the trouble is that vice versa, the inflammation in our brain will make things worse, like the joint pains, like those inflammatory bowel conditions, like the autoimmune conditions, like the infections, and your immune system just doesn't work as effectively. As a result, what happens is that we end up getting lower moods, we get lower motivation, we get poor production of our neurotransmitters like dopamine, like serotonin, ones that help us switch off like GABA. We get poor production of these. We end up getting anxiety that just goes on all the time.